It must be time to see the host of the One Show on the big screen. Please welcome Matt Baker and Alex Jones. Hello, Matt. Hello, Alex. How are you two?
Oh, very well, Sarah. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good. Thanks very much for joining us on this show. Now,
No, it's lovely.
let me ask you a question. How do you keep a straight face when people send in their rubbish pictures of stuff that they've made? Because a lot of it's properly shit, isn't it?
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, what you see is the best.
And then it's amazing, isn't it? Because whatever we ask for, they come in their hundreds.
We genuinely think no one is ever going to send in a picture about X, Y or Z. And, well, we've never, ever done a call-out where nobody sent a photo.
No, never.
Maybe that's what we should try and do.
Yeah, you should challenge them from now on. Yeah. Like a picture of a cock made out of pasta shapes.
We'd so against
I mean, that's just off the top of my head. I could come up with loads of these. Hold on, anyway, this doesn't feel right talking to you like this. Hold on a second.
Brilliant.
That's better. That's much better.
You know, seriously though, Sarah, I know exactly how you feel because, to be honest with you, I cannot go on air without having had my evening meal.
He doesn't work without some food in him first.
Oh, that's so good to know.
Yeah.
Because I worry that you might, if you waited till after the show, you'd be bloody starving.
To be fair, there's always a half-eaten banana behind here as well because if energy levels start to drop throughout the show, we can just have a quick nibble and then put it back and then come out from the film.
Now, is the
We've also got, look, we've also got a cat with a coconut on his head.
Is that just in case energy levels are low as well?
Yeah.
You guys are such divas with your demands. Why is the show usually half an hour, but it's a full 60 minutes on a Wednesday? Is Wednesday a really heavy news day for pointless shit?
There you go, mate. Hey, listen, we'd sit down here and talk for as long as people want us to.
Yeah.
We don't really know what's going out on telly. We just sit here and chat.
So do
it could come to us at any point.
Do you do an hour every night, but they just choose to cut it off?
Exactly.
Now, how much time did you spend perfecting your I'm really interested in what we're talking about face? Like, because I'm not very good at, like, I'll show you mine. I'll show you like this. Matt, why don't you do a link to Alex and then we'll watch Alex do an interested face. Is that all right? Let's see how that works. Okay?
Just a general.
Whatever you like.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Come on.
Ready? Right. With the Olympics still in our memories, we've been trying to find out the identity of Britain's oldest pole vaulter. Now, lots of you have sent in claims. Phil Tufnell grabbed his pole and went to sea.
One of the things I do love about you, Matt, is that you're really symmetrical.
Why? What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
You just are. You're just really symmetrical. Like, your face is really symmetrical.
Yeah, you are, and symmetrical is good because the more symmetrical, the more attractive, apparently.
Well, in that case, you're symmetrical as well, Alex.
Do your amazing fact. Alex tells me this every other day about who you're attracted to.
Oh, so you're attracted to somebody that reminds you of your mother, not if you're a girl, because then it would be your father, but if you're a boy, somebody who's similar to your mother.
We have this every other day.
Is your boyfriend similar to your father?
In personality or, like, sexiness?
Now I feel awkward.
Because it's a yes to both. Speaking of facts, have you found that your general knowledge has improved since doing the show? Are you good at pub quizzes now?
Well, I mean, that's the reason, really. I'd like to stay for as long as possible, because I can see a win in the distance. I haven't gathered quite enough info yet, but
you're getting
yeah,
there.
that's what we're working towards, yeah.
For me, though, facts, it's literally well, I kind of read it, goes in, and then I have this kind of short-term memory, and it just all then kind of dissolves. But by the next day, I don't even know who I am half the time.
If you were in a pub quiz team, you would be the one doing the writing, wouldn't you?
He's got lovely writing for a
See?
boy.
There you go. Lovely writing for a boy.
Matt has lovely, straight, quite up and down, big.
Yeah, we might just cut out the bit where you said you were talking about his handwriting, but anyway. Matt, you used to live on a sheep farm. How much do you really love animals?
Oh, I do. I love it. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, they're a big part of my life.
Oh.
Honestly, it's often the best way, the best company are animals. Listen. They don't answer you back, man. How are you? Come on.
We made you say how are. That's excellent. Is sheep dip as delicious as it sounds? If there was only one show, see what I did there? If there was only one show on telly, which would you like it to be?
Oh, well, this one, otherwise we wouldn't have a job, would we?
Oh, yeah.
That's good. Country File comes a close second.
Country File. Of course, Country File.
Now, Matt, you were part of a 1970s revival band called Disco
Oh, hang about.
Inferno.
Yeah, yeah.
Your character was called Butch Vendor.
Butch Vendor!
Well, hang on,
Can
let
you
me put it in the
remember?
context.
But can you remember the names of the other people in the band?
Yeah. Randy Todger. Richard Itchin.
Oh, Richard Itchin.
Any others?
What's short for Richard? Don't say it.
Oh.
What a lovely moment! Now, who was the second worst guest you've ever had on the show?
Second worst.
Well, yeah, well, I don't think we're going to mention Bruce Willis.
I think, well... Oh, there's been so many. Alan Titchmarsh. No, we're joking. He was lovely.
Who did we have on who just got back off the plane from America?
David Cassidy.
David Cassidy. David Cassidy.
That man is not welcome here again.
He just got off a very long flight, so he was completely off his face.
Yeah, he didn't know which country, programme, day it was. I mean, he was all over the shop.
Yeah, no, it's not very nice.
They are
to say,
few and far between, because most of our guests, honestly, Sarah, as you know, they are absolutely lovely. They play the game, you know, the British public love them, so we're on to a winner, really. It's just when the Americans come over. Joke, it's just one or two. We've come up with this way of sort of seeing how much of a game for a laugh they are at the beginning, because Matt and I will mime to the trumpets at the beginning of the show. It just happens, it's natural. And if our guests join in, it means they game. They're up for it, so we know we're going to have a good show.
That's really quite judgy, isn't it? I like it. And is it almost foolproof? Does it work?
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, we had, to be fair, we had Alan Titchmarsh on tonight, but he didn't blow the trumpets because he was repotting a hydrangea.
Of course he fucking was. Now, Matt, is there anything that you can't conjure up enthusiasm for? Like, I bet you could make something really depressing, like the end of the world, for example, sound really cheery.
Yeah, you could.
Do you want to give it a go?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Give it a go.
So we're in the show, yeah?
Yeah,
We're doing
like in the
is that
show,
idea?
and then you've got to drop that in. Go on, go sing it.
Okay. Well, so, Alex, I mean, that was fascinating stuff there about
It was brilliant.
about the pelicans. Amazing. Now, we've just had just had some news in. The world is going to end in 3 minutes.
Oh, yes!
I wonder what it's going to be like. There you are. Well, hang on. We've got 3 minutes. We've got 3 minutes, everyone. It's just going to give us enough time to show you how amazing. Look at this skill model of Didcot Town Centre made of cheese.
It's been a total joy to have you on. Thank you very much for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Baker and Alex Jones.